The Fat Man. No, not that Fat Man, this Fat Man. The most iconic weapon in the Fallout series.
What in the goddamn?
In fact, you probably know what it is even if you haven't played Fallout. And I found a mod that puts it in Minecraft. We'll get back to that, but first, this idea kinda came from me binge-watching this guy called Nurbit. You might have heard of him, but if you haven't, go check him out, he makes pretty good videos. But after watching so many of his videos, the thought hit me, what if I did something like this in Minecraft? So, today, I asked the question, can you beat Minecraft with only a fat man? No, not that one. This one. That one's for another video. Can you beat Minecraft as a hog? The way that this challenge is gonna work is that I have a fat man, and it's the only way I'm allowed to deal damage to any mob. If I so much as punch something, I fail the challenge.
That's it? That's the challenge? You have a nuke launcher. This is gonna be so easy.
Well, yes, it is gonna be pretty easy because I have a nuke launcher. However, what's gonna make this challenge really difficult is that I have a nuke launcher. And the way the explosions work is interesting. Let's say I'm on top of a hill and I launch a nuke at a cow that's standing on the plains below. The explosion is gonna kill me because I'm exposed to its extremely long kill radius, which makes sense, it is a nuke. However, the cow is gonna be fine because there was a single block between him and the explosion. Makes sense? No? Well, I'm sure you can guess how this went. But enough of me rambling, I'm sure you're just dying to find out, can you beat Minecraft with a nuke launcher? Now, I would like to say that I am starting with the Fat Man and more than enough ammo to last me for the entire run. There's two main reasons for this. Reason one, the Fat Man does have a crafting recipe. However, getting the materials to craft it alone would at least triple the amount of time this run took, which was already 3 hours. And the ammo for the Fat Man, the mini nukes himself, don't even have a recipe. Now, I could give them a recipe and make the Fat Man's recipe easier with a mod called Craft Tweaker, which I actually already have planned for another challenge if this one does well. However, I decided to start with it anyway, and of course this brings us to reason 2. It's more fun this way. Now, the start of the run is some pretty standard stuff. Tree punching, stone mining, tool crafting, yada yada. I actually did have a pretty decent spawn, or at least so I thought. Okay, never mind. Not such a great spawn. I was wrong. I'm gonna have to navigate an ocean, are you serious? Luckily though, all I had to do was make a boat and go in a single direction for about 10 seconds and I found some mainland. Once I got to the shore, I had a bit of a dilemma. Wait, boats are entities. Does that mean I have to get rid of my boat with a mini nuke? It would have been funny to lob a nuke at my boat, but I decided against it. A few seconds later, I found some animals. Now, granted, this was before I knew that all I have to do in order to be safe from the nuke is stand behind a block, so I actually played it really safe during most of the run. Most of the pigs are standing behind cover, but I managed to evaporate just enough sheep to make a bed right away. You'll notice that sometimes when I launch a nuke, you won't see or hear the explosion. I don't know why this happens, but the explosion still goes off, so don't worry. As you can see, I still got enough fresh beef to rival Wendy's. A couple minutes later, I found this weird little baby ravine, which had enough coal to cook the previously mentioned beef, along with a very surprising amount of iron considering the size of the cave. I use it to make a bucket, presumably go to the nether later, as well as a shield. I'm not sure if it blocks damage from the nukes, but I'm not very keen on testing it. So then, I used the rest of my remaining iron to make an axe, a pickaxe, and some boots. Remember that I have no reason to make a sword. Turns out that just a few feet away from the weird baby ravine is its parent, the not so weird normal sized ravine. It had some more iron in it, which is always welcome. After returning to the surface and sleeping through the first night, I decided to launch a nuke at an unsuspecting family of cows for some more food. Or at least tried to. I'm not sure why I died here, as I was clearly behind blocks, but no matter, having a bed literally right next to my grave makes it a total non-issue. Honestly, the most annoying part is that it really scatters my items when it kills me. Before heading out again, I decided to leave my bed where it was, just in case I died, which was probably the smartest choice I made during this run, because not even a minute later, I instantly died to what would have easily been the most annoying part of this run. Oh, I'm getting shot. See, the mod I'm using for the Fat Man is called Vix Modern Warfare, and, fittingly, it adds a bunch of these bandits that spawn around the world, which wouldn't be so bad if they didn't have guns and aimbot. So, what ended up happening is that I was just shearing sheep for beds in case I needed them on the road, and before I even knew he was there, this Jeff Bezos looking ass guy killed me in 2 shots with his suppressed gun. I was going to just deal with him the entire run, but thank God I found a way to get rid of them. All I had to do was go into the config file, turn off their ability to naturally spawn, and we're good. After banishing bandits from existence, I went hunting. Gonna launch a nuke in that direction, because there's cows over there. Hopefully, nope, that didn't do anything. And it killed me. Again, I don't know why that killed me. I was clearly behind a tree. This is not gonna be a fun challenge, is it? Luckily, though, I managed to take the cows down with me. Come to think of it, though, shouldn't the steaks be cooked? After getting food, the next step was to find a lava pool so I can make another portal. 11 minutes and 1 village later, I finally found a lava pool in the middle of a desert. Okay, now I gotta build a fast portal. How does this work? I didn't do it completely the right way because I suck at speedrunning, but I still got the portal built and I didn't mess it up, so that counts in my book. I didn't have a flint and steel, so I had to use the classic put wood over some lava and wait trick, which worked a lot faster than I was expecting it to, so no complaints here. Since this is 1.12 and not 1.15 or over, I can't just right click on a bed to set my spawn point. I have to actually sleep through the night in it. So, before going to the nether, I decided to just dig into a hole and wait until night so I could set my spawn point in case things went less than ideal. Before going in, I figured it was a good idea to put most of the things I actually care about in a chest, so that way, if I die while scouting out the area around the portal, I haven't lost anything. Alright, let's see what we got. Okay, and there's a fortress right there. That's perfect. I assure you, this is certainly not the last time RNGesus makes my run look scripted. Is this a spawner? That's not the spawner. Okay, there's a spawner. I'm not sure how I'm gonna approach this. The plan I came up with was to mine a staircase above the blaze spawner, then at the end of the staircase cut out a ledge that I could get behind right before the nuke hits the ground, theoretically letting me survive the explosion while the blazes experience the beginning of Fallout 4 without the safety of a convenient vault. I have no idea if this is gonna work. Alright, let's hope this works. Oh my god, it kinda does. Wait, this actually wait, that actually works. Holy crap. Or so I thought. See, here's where the run gets problematic. For some stupid, unfathomable reason, blazes only drop blaze rods if their death counts as getting killed by a player, which wouldn't be a problem. But this is a round where I noticed that anything that dies from the mini nuke, for some reason, counts as an environment death, not actually getting killed by the person who launched the nuke. So, unsure what to do, I decided that I had to make an exception for blazes, and I shamefully killed them with an axe until I got the blaze rods I need. So, alas, no, you can't beat Minecraft with only a fat man. But, of course, I'm gonna keep going just to see how much of it you can beat with only a fat man. After taking my anger out on this ghast with a nuke, I went back to the surface to start working on the rest of the game. Now, my original assumption was that Endermen won't drop pearls when killed by a mini nuke, for the same reason that blazes won't drop blaze rods. I'll get back to that, but since this is 1.12, there is actually another way you can get ender pearls. According to the wiki, clerics actually have a chance to sell ender pearls at level 3, which means that, while yes, a lot more time consuming and expensive, it is possible to get ender pearls without killing endermen, which, assuming that endermen won't drop ender pearls when I kill them with a mini nuke, could save this run. About another 10 minutes of walking and I managed to find another village with a church in it, and I found the cleric. So, I locked him in his house and got to work trying to figure out how I'm gonna get ender pearls. Luckily, this is 1.12, so you only need to trade with a villager once in order to level it up, so I sold the 8 gold ingots I found in a blacksmith earlier, then sold the emerald back to him for some redstone and found that for 1 ender pearl, I need 4 emeralds, which, needless to say, is gonna take a long time to get all 12 pearls, assuming none of them break on the way to the stronghold. My preferred way of getting an abundance of emeralds as quickly as possible was gonna be going to the nearby mountain biome and living life as a coal miner. While I was mining coal though, I blocked the skeleton's arrow with my shield and RNGesus strikes again, making it so the arrow perfectly bounced off my shield, hitting the skeleton. God. Wait. Does that count? I decided that it does not count and just kept going. After like 40 minutes, I managed to get a whopping 4 ender pearls. Dear God. I decided to try finding the stronghold with them just to get it out of the way. And here's RNGesus making my run look scripted again, because it was like 200 blocks away in the very mountain biome that I was mining coal in. That was easy. Now all that's left is to get all the ender pearls I need in order to fill the portal. I won't waste your time telling you how the capitalist scheme worked out. because it didn't. Because as it turns out, Endermen do drop pearls. Can you get in the boat? He can. Okay. So now I need to see if I can kill him with a fat man. Ooh, that killed me. That did kill the Enderman, I think. Unless he just teleported away. I still don't know if this works. This is a really bad place to put the Enderman. Still an Enderman right there, so I could still try this. Alright, come on. Might be far enough that it won't kill me. I have to really account for the drop here, though. Okay, that damaged the Enderman, but he's not teleporting away, so we know it can damage him. Okay, that killed him. Let's see if he dropped anything. Okay, he dropped a pearl. Okay, this works. Which is perfect, because I think somewhere along the line, my cleric disappeared with absolutely no trace of him, nor an explanation as to why he disappeared. I don't have much to add to the rest of these clips, so I'll let it all play out. Okay, that killed, like, everything there. Where'd the cleric go? Where's the cleric? That is the one villager that I needed to not die. Alright, I guess he just dipped. I guess he was done with us. I still don't know what happened to the cleric, by the way. Oh yeah, this is fun. Knocked 2 out with that one. Yes! Okay, this method works. 5 more. Okay, this should be fine. Okay, yes! Okay, this is working. Granted, it's a bit slow, but it is working. Okay, 3 more. Sending these pigs to the stratosphere was around the time I realized that all I need to do to protect myself from the explosion is build a wall far away enough and get behind it, which really helped get the last few pearls. Do the same thing I did for the pigs earlier. Just gonna build a wall of cover and hopefully it works. Okay, got the Enderman and everything around it. Okay, there's 2 Endermen right there. That's even better. Looks like that only killed one of them. Okay, 2 more. Yes! Okay, 1 more. Yes! Okay. Oh, wait, why did it have to be a spider? Nope, nope. No. The one mob! Ooh, I thought that was for sure gonna kill me. Yes! Okay. Oh my god, what are the odds? Okay, he dropped it. Alright, we're done, we're done. Back to the village. Yes. Before actually going to the end, I need a few things in preparation. I dug some blocks so I could actually build cover and bridge to the island if need be. I put a bed in the portal room along with a chest containing a bunch of spare gear in case things went south. So, with nothing left to stall me, it's time for the dragon. And to be honest, it was the easiest part of the entire run. 2 nukes to the center of the island were more than enough to take out all the crystals, and the dragon's health bar was a complete joke. We know they damage her. I think we just need to go... I think I just need to wait for her to go in this general area, and then throw the nuke. Throw it there. Okay, that damaged her a little bit, but it also damaged me. Oh, yes, she perched. Yes! Okay, my plan's working. Oh my god, that also got rid of the crystals. We're good. We figured out the strat. Oh, this is easy. Well, that was a little easier than I thought it was going to be. Dude, I thought that was going to be excruciatingly difficult, but I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I do have a nuke launcher. And with that, I killed the Ender Dragon, proving that no, you cannot beat Minecraft with only a fat man. But you can come pretty close. In total, I launched 65 mini nukes, mostly near the end because that's when I realized they really don't pose much of a threat to you as long as you know how to right-click with a block in your hand. Regardless, that's the end of the video. If you liked it, like the video and maybe subscribe if you're new here, and let me know if there's any other challenges you want to see me try. Bye.